PhD is from Canadian University, from the University of Alberta. It's a specialization in comparative literature and in Caribbean studies, feminist theory and post-colonial theory, and a second minor in film studies as well. So I've now worked at United Arab Emirates University for the past 8 years, and for the past 6 years I've been the coordinator of the film minor. And I've taught many classes in that minor, alongside literature classes, including world literature, American survey, and also the Anglophone outside US, UK. And now I am the new department chair, and I look forward to working with all of you, and I wish you all the best and success in your studies, and I hope I can help.
And I am one of the instructors for the minor, and I'm from California, and I did my master's in applied linguistics in UC San Francisco. I'm here, been here a long time, teaching the English 250, which is the grammar usage, focus on grammar, but focusing on the use of grammar with speaking and listening and reading and writing. I really want to encourage students who might feel a little bit shy about taking the class to really come and join us. It's a very useful class to help you kind of build your confidence in using the grammar that you might already know, but kind of using it and developing your confidence in speaking and writing. Writing is a really important skill, and I really try to help you build up your writing and accuracy in grammar.
Alan. I received my PhD from University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia, in the U.S. And this semester I'm teaching a course on Romantic and Victorian literature. So we're reading texts by writers like William Blake and Mary Shelley and Oscar Wilde. So students in this class will learn about the important poets, particularly of the Romantic period. And then they'll learn a lot about important women writers like Mary Shelley, who had a very much an influence on the development of British literature. So this will be a great course for anyone who wants to learn some more about British literature and about the Romantic and Victorian periods.
One of the courses I taught over the years here was Methods of Research, which I think is one of the most important classes that students in the major should take prior to taking the capstone, prior to taking any research-based course, which teaches, as the title suggests, how to do and write and conduct a research paper. I think that it is one of the most important skills that a student in the major should learn and should be able to do by the time they graduate.
I got my PhD from Penn State University way back in 2010. My dissertation was on contemporary women's dramatic literature. I came to UAEU first as a Fulbright. It's a prestigious grant that's given to professors in America to go abroad to another country for a year. After being here for a year, I really liked it. I stayed. I teach 19th century lit, 20th century American lit, a variety of classes. In 19th century literature class, we learn about Herman Melville, we read Frederick Douglass' slave narratives.
I teach the integrated capstone for this department, and that is the course that graduating seniors should take in their last year as English literature majors. Basically, you will conduct an independent research project that builds on the skills that you've learned in classes before this. So you should take this class in your final year as an English major. You must have already taken and successfully completed writing for research, as well as methods of research and literary analysis to prepare you for an independent research project. You should also have completed successfully Introduction to Literature, the Survey of British Literature, and the Survey of American Literature, so that you have some kind of basis from which to draw your...
The magazine is called a literary magazine. It's a vehicle for publishing the writing, the creative output of students in the Department of English Literature. So there's fiction, non-fiction, plays, screenplays, poems, stories, presentations, interviews, and it also documents the departmental events such as the Film Studies Open Day, the Drama Festival, the Young Authors Competition, art exhibition, and visits to the university by visiting people that come here, like artists and other VIPs that are brought to the university. And the Voices magazine has been around for a long time. This is the 16th, or the next edition is the 16th or 17th edition. Place to be for students, it's a chance for them to start publishing.
I teach English literature and all sorts of other things. Basically speaking, I teach what the department wants me to teach, and I've covered so many different courses that my life has continued to be interesting. Apart from the regular literature courses, I have taught quite a bit of creative writing, and students in my classes have contributed quite a lot of work to the departmental magazine Voices. You're welcome to join any of my classes, and you're also welcome to come along as a guest sometime, Ryan. If you just want to see what it's like, then feel free to just turn up on the doorstep and say, can I come along? Can I sit in for a period? And then you'll get an idea.
I'm also coordinator of the drama minor. Also film studies now. I'm also coordinating film studies, but right now we'll talk a little bit about drama. So the main thing that I feel like that we have to offer that's distinctive is practical experience in project management and event management. We do a range of courses. There's 6 courses in the minor. That's the layout. Ultimately, we want to generate students who can get a group of people together, organize a project around some base, whether it's a text that they're getting from somewhere else or something that they've developed themselves. And like within a period of about 4 weeks or so, throw something together, organize it, be able to work under pressure within a tight time frame. A fairly complicated combination of jobs, so that in the end, you have this finished product that's communicating, this is our idea, this is the situation we're looking at, it's how we see it. So everything comes together, convey to the audience, this is what we want to express about this story, this situation that we're looking at.
Yeah. Jobs that present themselves for our majors would be, of course, in the field of teaching, in the field of editing, literary translation as well, certain resorts in journals, magazines, and papers. But there are some graduates who have found very unusual careers, working for the Abu Dhabi ambulances, for example. Then there are the graduates who went on with graduate studies. And I hope that all of these parties can share their experiences and help each other out to find perfect careers for them. So I would like to say a huge thanks to all those senior students who took the initiative to prepare this orientation for the new students, went out of their way to make this film. And I hope that there will be more such cooperation between seniors and new students, as well as with the alumni who have graduated and can tell about their experience in certain careers. This should help with career guidance.
The reason why I chose English literature is because I was always, since I was a child, interested in other cultures, and the literature gives you that. It gives you history, religion, politics, mythology. It gives you everything.
I took Introduction to Literature with Dr. Doris, and it was amazing. I was fascinated by the materials she covered throughout the semester, and I will not exaggerate if I say that Dr. Doris opened my eyes to another word, to a word that I didn't see before.
The person who inspired me to study English literature was my English teacher in high school. I also realized that I'm into literature when I started going on social media platforms, and specifically Tumblr. And I started reading all those short poems written by people on social media.
You need a lot of time. The major consumes all of your time. to analyze, to think, to create.
It was difficult to me to understand the complex words, the complex details, and all that poems related to Shakespeare.
Well, luckily for me, I haven't faced any difficulties when I first got into the major. Well, the doctors were very helpful and the whole department staff were very supportive.